Hi there and welcome to NAB 2013. I'm Curt Pair, powering our way through the show with BandPro, finding the latest and greatest in technology. We found our way to the Blackmagic booth and we're here with Bob. And the original Blackmagic cinema camera has been wildly successful, but you guys didn't want to rest on your laurels. You decided to take it another step further.
Yeah, well, we did take another step forward. In the same body, we were able to get a Super 35mm sensor. So now we have a Super 35 sensor with a global shutter in the same camera body and recording 4K. So we're recording ProRes 4K. And
what are some of the other features of the camera for those who may not be familiar with the camera, even though that's hard to imagine?
Yeah, right. So this has an EF mount for lenses. We record on removable SSD drives that we can plug into our new Blackmagic multi-dock.
Now, does it you sell the dock as an accessory then for this?
The dock is sold as an accessory, and the SSDs are not proprietary. You can buy off-the-shelf SSDs.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah. Okay. And then on this side, we have our line control, headphone jack, got 1/4-inch inputs for audio. This is a 6 gigabit SDI output.
6 gig, okay.
So it'll go into our new Ultra HD switcher. Thunderbolt, and of course power. Internally, we have a battery that lasts about 90 minutes, so we use that as sort of a backup. We got auto iris, focus assist, and all the playback controls here. It's a touchscreen, so you can go in for all the settings, and you can edit. You can also use the you can add in metadata, so that carries all the way through the workflow into your NLE.
Wow, that's great.
And it comes with DaVinci Resolve.
Comes with the DaVinci Resolve 10, the new version?
Well, yeah, all DaVinci Resolve customers are going to upgrade to DaVinci 10 as a free upgrade. So when the camera ships, DaVinci 10 won't be ready quite yet, but you can upgrade later for free. And yeah, so it's a full workflow from capture to delivery.
All through the same platform of Blackmagic design. Now, what are some of the upgrades in 10 that folks can look forward to when it ships?
Yeah, so one of the great ones is Resolve Live. So while I'm on a shoot, I can actually take the Thunderbolt output into a laptop running Resolve, and I can do a live color grade, so that way I can tell whether the lighting is going to work for us and set the shot, save that metadata, save the file, email it to the guys doing the dailies or even the final grade and saying this is what we were trying to do. So this way the director and DP can get all on board with the way the color is going to look all the way through.
Wow. Now what codec does it use or what options do you have as a codec?
So we record in ProRes 4K and also a visually lossless compressed Cinema DNG RAW. So we have both of those files, and it's you can get about 50 minutes, about 50 minutes on a 480 drive. So it's got a decent record length out in the field.
And the dock, what is that? USB 3? Is that eSATA?
So
Thunderbolt?
Our new dock is a Thunderbolt dock. It connects up to 4 SSD drives, and this way you can actually edit right off of the dock instead of having to move the data over to the laptop or the other computer.
Now, this camera has an internal battery, but you don't think that it's necessarily the way you approach it is actually the battery. You have a different way you look at the internal power.
We look at the internal power as a backup, as a UPS. So this way, when you have a large dock rig, you have several battery manufacturers have made docks that work with this. We have a pretty flexible power. It's from 12 to 30 volt input. So this way, when you're hot swapping batteries, you're never going down because it's always there. Also, if you have Thunderbolt plugged into a laptop and you're looking at things, it'll trickle charge the internal battery while that's connected.
And there are a slew of accessories from a wide variety of manufacturers for these as well. Is that
right? And the beauty of it was all the work that they did for the original production cinema camera. I mean, the cinema camera will now work with the production camera 4K.
Because are the bodies identical in size?
They're absolutely identical. And frankly, when we're on here, we have to look in the front to see the 4K logo to know which camera we're talking about.
All right, well, Bob, I have to say, it's been a pleasure talking to you. I think you guys have another runaway hit on your hands. Before we close it out, what's the price point on this?
It's $39.95, including DaVinci Resolve, so it's 4K for 4K.
4K for 4K. My goodness, how can you pass up on that? If you'd like any more information on this or any Blackmagic product, contact your BandPro representative. They can get you hooked up. If you want to see the latest and greatest in tech, stay with us as BandPro powers our way through NAB 2013.